Hi everybody, me again. So what I thought we would do is to help us learn a little bit about living things and what living things, specifically insects, need. We could set up a mealworm habitat, and so I'm hoping that you guys will help me set up my habitat today. Um, all right, so needs of living things. What do living things need? Think about that for just a minute. If you have a pet, if you've been to the zoo, if you've had animals in your classroom, if you've taken care of a plant, what do living things need?
All right, and I know you guys thought really hard about that question. Okay, so let's talk about it. Needs of living things. The first thing that living things need, and we're going to focus on our insects since we're looking at mealworms. The first thing that they need is going to be space, or you could call that shelter. Okay, all right, so we are going to use some Tupperware as our space for our mealworms. Okay, what else do they need? Right, they need air. Specifically, insects need oxygen from the air, which is a gas found in air. Air is made up, it's a mixture of lots of different types of gases, and this is what the insects and we need. Plants need a different type of gas. They need carbon dioxide from the air, but we can do that in one of our plant videos. All right, they need food, some type of food source. Let's jump back to air really quick. So in the top of my Tupperware, I have placed holes so that they will be able to get air, be able to breathe. All right, food. I showed you guys in one of the other videos, but they have their oats and potatoes. Potatoes are where they also get their water from. I hope I didn't just give you a big hint. But we're gonna put potatoes and oats in our habitat. All right, so last but not least, hopefully I didn't spoil it, they need water. All living things need water. So space here, air will come through the top, food and water will come from the potato and the oats, and then of course we will add in our mealworms.
All right, guys, I am trying my best to give you a close-up view of their new habitat. So I am going to get a spoon. We are going to place 3 mealworms inside of here, along with 2 pieces of potato. They get water and food from the potatoes, and then we're also going to put in some oats. So while we are observing them in this habitat, I also want us to be observing their life cycle. Because over time, we're going to see their unique life cycle. Whoops, we got an extra mealworm. And we're going to see them start to change. Right? So this is the larva stage of their life cycle, and their next stage is going to be the pupa stage. And I can't wait for you to see what that looks like. Kind of looks like an alien. And after that, we get to see them become this darkling beetle that you guys have seen in some of the other videos. All right, so I think that's going to do it. We've got our potatoes and we've got our oats. Let's cut up one more piece of potato just so everybody has their own, right? We want them to be happy in there for our science experiment. So, needs of living things. We have space, we have food, we have water, and we are going to have air.
All right, I wanted to give you guys another view of our habitat here up close. There's our third little mealworm. So we have 1, 2, and 3. You can see them up close and personal. The last thing that I want to do before we say goodbye for today is in science, a really great tool is having a notebook, a place where you take your observations. Earlier today we did the experiment with the color preference where we were using counting to count how many went to each side of the box and which color they preferred. But today we're going to use more of like qualitative data, meaning we're observing by watching. And we're gonna sketch out our notes. And so today, since we set up our habitat, we're gonna write that down. Habitat. And then I'm gonna draw a picture of our habitat. And I encourage you to do this at home too if you're gonna be checking back in. So we put in 3 mealworms. We put in potatoes. So I'm gonna label my potatoes. This is our food. Air is going to get through the holes in the top. We have oats, which are also food. Oop, we forgot to label with potatoes is water. So we have food, water, air, airs. Even adults make mistakes. Air, and then more food, and then this is our Tupperware. This is our box. This is our space. Okay, and then next time that we are together, we will add to our journal of our observations. And hopefully we'll get to see them start changing into the next part of their life cycle. All right. Well, that's all for today, guys. Can't wait to check back in and see how our mealworms are doing in a few days. Bye.